Well, I think I fixed the motion blur, guys. Yeah, Dizzy Shepherd, Dizzy Caden. Today we're going to do some stuff on the Citadel. Let's go do some stuff. Sorry, I've just started a recording session, that's where that came from. We will explore, like, up here and such later. But we're going to go straight to the council first. I have my reasons, don't you worry. I think it actually unlocks more if you go straight to the council. I think more stuff unlocks after. I could be wrong. If this is in post-commentary, you won't hear me saying this, but, you know. Yes, okay, rapid transit. But I've had some problems with my mic this morning. I think it's working. The levels seem to be bouncing around alright and all that, so... yeah, unless that means Audacity's going to crash, which I hope not. But it will have to be post-commentary as I don't have time to re-record. But this could well not be in post-commentary at all, and I could have just wasted a minute talking about it. But the reason I don't want to have to re-record is because Rise of the Tomb Raider is out this week, which is why I'm doing such big batches of everything, so that I don't have to do so much later. And I actually cannot wait for that game to come out. I am so excited. Where am I going? Is this the way to the castle? Oh, I used to know the Citadel so well. Oh, okay. I must talk to the council to gain access to the wards. Yes, see, I was right. There is some stuff you can't do yet. Oh, so I've got a really dry throat at the moment. I haven't been very well, so... excuse me whilst I get lost. There we go, I think it's this way. So this is the Presidium of the Citadel. I believe that there...
look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
It's a keeper, apparently. That is a mass relay, I believe.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
This is Avina, but I will be your guide to the Presidium. I can talk to her if you wish at some point, just let me know, guys, but she just basically tells you what is here. And now we have the infamous Mass Effect elevators. Let's get up close and personal to everybody.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Yeah, I don't trust Udina either, Ashley. Glad you're not a brown noser. See what I mean? These elevators take so long. It's untrue. There we go. Dodgy music in the background. Let's see what these two are up to.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Garrus, you obviously suck at your job, whoever you are.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the council.
I have genuinely, for however many years I've been playing Mass Effect, been pronouncing that Executor Palin. So, excuse me if I do return to pronouncing it like that. That will be my bad.
Sounds like you came up empty.
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid.
What is it with these Spectres?
But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Probably not, they're racist. They've got a Turian on their council, maybe you should come, they'll probably listen to you more. Nice dress. I thought Anderson was up here. Or Udina, maybe he's a bit further up. Could be wrong. The council building is huge, with loads of people just kind of, you know, loitering around. You don't mind if I get up in your face, do you? Clearly not. Clearly it is an honour to have Shepard up in your face. So where are the council? Ah. There's Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Oh, we're late to our own hearing. I can't even bother to wait.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
Oh, really?
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
Some friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
No, that was you, dickhead.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
Yes, Saren, shut
This
up.
meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
That is exactly what I was just thinking.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
What's the point, you racists?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is
Oh,
denied.
excuse me, sorry.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Well, we suck.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race.
Why?
Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Why? Yeah.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Yeah, he seemed to really want to bring him down.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Yeah, don't speak to our captain like that.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against
Probably
Saren.
not.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people.
Sounds like what I did on tour.
And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Yeah, yeah, because... Yeah, you know, thousands die so millions can live. I can kind of see that.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so a million can live.
But only if
Genuinely
there's no
didn't
other
know
way.
she would say that.
Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Okay, so what's the Shadow Broker?
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are.
So we don't really know who the Shadow Broker is, but Barlavon seems to.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes.
All of them?
He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I keep hearing a lot about specters.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals.
Like Men in Black.
People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
So if the Spectres just police themselves then, I guess?
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
I would quite like to be a Spectre.
You don't think much of Harkin.
I was just a drunk.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Why bother?
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got
looks
fired.
bad keeping him now.
A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
And finally?
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The Ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Yeah, the Council are racist. Why?
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings. Protect our own interests.
Bored.
No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem
Fair
solved.
enough.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Okay, right. So, I believe there is a fair amount to do on the Citadel. Are we up the top? Yes, we are. Sorry, I was just looking at something there. Trying to keep something in mind. So, let's get to it then, really. Yeah, he looks suspicious.
What guy?
This guy, Caden.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers are the bug type
Keepers?
things, guys.
I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. True. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
We could do it.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
So why?
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can
Why?
about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Bye then, Shorban. So we get a bit of experience each time we scan them, and this is part of the reason that I wanted to come to the Council first, so that as we're walking around we can keep an eye out for the Keepers. I don't actually remember where they all are, and I think there's 20 of them, but I'm not 100%, so we might not find them all. Let's just have a quick look. Journal, that's what we're after. Scan the Keepers. 21 of them altogether. Unusual readings. Oh, this is something else. So we've got all this to do as well. But we will gradually make our way around the Citadel and have a look at everything that we can. But I'm just going to check around in here to see if there's any more Keepers. But if you couldn't tell, that was what I was looking up at a second ago before I went and spoke to Shorban.
So, this is where the Council passes judgment on all swing folk, huh? Ever get the feeling ran over our heads, Commander?
No, actually, but I do get the feeling that you don't like many people at all.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
We will see some Volus at some point. They're another race out in the galaxy. Okay, then get out of the way. So we've got 3 Keepers so far. I'm not sure if there's any more in here. No harm in having a quick look. No, I don't think there are. I know the first time I played this game it took me ages to find all the keepers. But let's go back down the elevator to the Presidium. So, this is awkward.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
And he's not human.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
We couldn't tell, Ashley. Not at all. God damn this elevator.